It's just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Friday the 12th of August, and we are in the town of Northome, Minnesota, and just had an absolutely amazing, delicious breakfast here at the Shining Light Cafe, which just was a real quaint, real homey place with just nice people working in there and nice people in there eating as well. And it could not have been a more pleasant experience. And again, the food couldn't have been better either. Had a big omelet and fried potatoes or hash browns and toast and all that good stuff. And even the toast, just for white, just old white toast, it was delicious. It was all good. But my waitress was Becky, and she's a dog gal. She's got her dogs, and I'm sure she loves them. And she's got a husky shepherd mix, and then a lab terrier mix, both of which are like one's the shepherd mix is like 7-8 months, and then the lab terrier is, I think she said, about a year. And actually she had a pretty good bruise on her arm. They had she got her arm slammed in the door, evidently maybe taking the dogs out or something, and like I said, it's bruised up pretty good and just hurting a little bit. So I hope and pray you get feeling better there, Becky, and I sure appreciate the service, and good talking to you. And then another woman working in there, Jan, just spoke to her. She was the first one I guess I spoke to when I went in there, and she's just she said normally she cooks, but she's just kind of floating, doing different things today. And she's a big dog gal too. She has Great Pyrenees, has 3 adults and then however many puppies. Her one female had a litter of puppies that she said's in the log pile right now, and said she'll probably have to enlist one of her grandkids to get in there and see to check them out. So it's good meeting you and talking to you there too, Jan. And then lastly but not leastly, I met the owner, a young woman named Tina, and just real pleasant gal, just real friendly and welcoming, and she has an amazing restaurant here. It's only been here since 2016, but I told him, I said, I feel like it's something that's been here for like 30 years. It just feels real established. It has, again, just kind of like that small town, classic diner cafe feel to it. And I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if it wasn't here since the 70s. But great to meet you all, and again, great restaurant. And then too, I do want to mention as well, I met an older couple. They evidently live in Oklahoma now, but his name was Ivan and her name was Katie. And it sounded like they used to do a lot of riding themselves on Harley Davidsons. And but Ivan's again, they're a bit older, and his eyesight isn't too good anymore, evidently, and so he doesn't ride anymore. But he's got the memories and the stories, and I'm sure lots of both. But he had actually even had lived up in Alaska. He said he lived out on Dutch Harbor for like 13 and a half years and worked up there, which that's pretty neat. And Katie, just a sweet woman. Both of them are my brother and sister, and that just makes it extra special. And God bless you all. And again, the best part, I know if I don't see you again in this life, I'll most definitely see you on the other side. And that is always something to look forward to. That's our hope. Being with each other, being with Him. So yeah, it's time to ride. I'm riding over to Ely, Minnesota today, which when we left this morning, I think it was like 147 miles, something like that. And I've already been like 30, so it's really not a long ways to, maybe it was 157. And again, already ridden around 30, so not a real long ways to go today, but that's all right. But like I said before, I'm just so enjoying Minnesota. It is. It's what I expected. How you just envision places and then often you think, well, I was wrong about it. Now this is exactly what I expected, but in a good way. It's not like it's just in a good way. It's as I was saying, it's green and the pines and and just all that. I mean, it's a neat place, and I'm looking forward to seeing whatever else we're going to see here. I know Ely's supposed to be a real outdoorsy place, and it's the This one young woman that was in there was telling me about it, said that it's the gateway to the Boundary Waters, which I certainly know of the Boundary Waters. So it's all pretty cool. So I'm going to shut her down and saddle old Zeke here, and we're about to ride off and see what God has for us this beautiful August day up here in Minnesota. Blessed to be.